Hello, class. My name is Jeremy Jackson. Apologize for the appearance. The wife has forced me to grow out my beard. So, happy wife, happy life, right? I'm a financial aid advisor at the University of Georgia. I'm also a volunteer head football coach for the Oglethorpe County Patriots 8U football team. I've been volunteering at that recreation department for the last 2 years. Prior to that, I was at Jackson County, and then prior to that, I did a year at Oglethorpe. Before that, I was in the Navy for 8 years, and I started coaching football while I was stationed in Mayport, Florida, slash Jacksonville, Florida area. So I volunteered at the Orange Park Athletic Association. I got a taste of being an assistant football coach for 1 year, and then for some reason they thought I'd make a good head football coach the next year. So once I got a taste of it, I really, really enjoyed it. Football runs in my blood. My uncles have a couple of high school football records at Alexandria Senior High School in Louisiana. My cousin just graduated for TCU. He was a starting cornerback. I have another cornerback starting at Baylor. So football runs in the blood. If it was something that I couldn't participate in, I knew I always wanted to be a coach. So that's what I'm trying to get into with this degree. Hopefully it'll open up some doors at the high school level or college. So I've been offered to help at the middle school level, but the parents really wanted me to move up with this age group because we won the Super Bowl with the 7U team last year. So we're going to see if we can accomplish that again this year. It's something, winning a Super Bowl is something that seemed like it wouldn't be able to happen at Oglethorpe, but with a great group of coaches and kids that were able to listen last year, we were able to get that done. So one of the other questions, have you seen, give an example of one issue you have seen dealt with well by a coach? I'll give two at the recreation level. One is dealing with parents. I've seen parents get irate because of kids not getting the playing time, or they don't have coaches are not putting the players in the right position. And this one coach, he had someone all in his face, and so, but he remained calm. Not everybody can do that. I don't know how I would handle it in that situation, being in the military background that I have. When you reach a certain point when somebody's fussing in your face, you don't know how I don't know how I'll be able to handle that. But that's why I give expectations at the beginning of the season. So, and I tell parents straight up, if you have a question, please ask me. Don't, let's handle it like adults. Please don't yell in my face. And I'll just tell that. But this particular coach handled himself well. He was able to eventually calm it down. And if he not acted professionally or like an adult, situation would have been worse. Number two, at the recreation level, having kids with equal talent across the board normally doesn't happen. I think I had the best 7U player in the league last year. I think it's one of the reasons why we won the Super Bowl. But sometimes these kids can get big heads. They listen to the parents. The other kids are looking up to them, and they think that they're above the team. So in this particular situation, my 7-year-old quarterback, he's great. He wanted to talk back and not do something that I told him to do. So I told him, hey, you're going to have to go roll the hill, which that's one of the punishments that I give my players. And he said, I'm not going to do it. I told him, you have to get off my football field. Okay? So now the players are looking because, hey, this is the superstar player you talking to. You don't do that to him. But my point right there was like, nobody is above the team. So I told his mom, I said, hey, you're going to have to come get him off. He doesn't want to do what I told him to do. He's going to have to go home. So, his mama got on to him, and he went and rolled the hill. And I got the team together. I said, hey, no matter who you are on this team, no one is above the team. If you're not going to listen, you can either go home or you're going to have to deal with the punishment. So I think allowing kids, letting kids know at an early age that they're not above the team no matter how good they are, I think it sets them up for success later. Like watching QB1 and some of these other shows, you see some of these kids that are just so disrespectful to coaches and think that they know more when they actually don't. So I think at a young age, being a coach and letting them know, hey, you're not above the team no matter how good you are, is a good thing to deal with. All right. Thank you. I'm looking forward to learning more with you. and getting the most out of this class. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.